Oos! Welcome everybody, Dan the Wolfman here, doing some outdoor training, getting a little hot, but now there's shade all of a sudden, so that's good. So guys, I made a kind of video calling Icy Mike out, because quite frankly, I'm a little offended that when he was less subscribers before he blew up, he mentioned me, and now he kind of ignored me. I think Icy Mike would say, that's kind of fair. And he did. I hopped on very late last night. I was watching UFC, and I actually missed Ben Rothwell, a big heavyweight that I used to spar, actually lived with me his first week at Militich Fighting Systems, Iowa. Ben Rothwell actually lived in my apartment for a week. People don't know these things. But anyway, Icy Mike, and then Sensei Seth hopped on, and I got nothing against Sensei Seth. He did a live cast. I hopped on the other day. Thought throwing his name out there would help him a bit, because I'm at like 18,000 subscribers. He's at like just shy of 10,000. Couldn't hurt him. But Mike is blowing up and ignored me, and anyway. So I made that video, and now he says he'll have me on. I don't know if he wants it next Wednesday, or a couple times he said maybe even before. I don't know if he's live chatting now with the kind of COVID situation, if he's doing it every night, or if he's just doing it Wednesday nights live. I looked into that Podbean thing. Guys, should I pay $9 a month to do my own podcast? Let me know. Maybe I can get some old school guys. I got some stories about me. I got some stories of the old school training that will put these modern YouTubers to shame. They have no idea what sparring at Militich Fighting System was like. They have no idea what sparring Tank Abbott was like. They have no idea of people willing to throw down bare knuckle with headbutts at any time. They just don't get it. I see Mike calling me old, but I got a lot of hair, man. I don't know. How old are you, Icy Mike? How old are you? I'm actually really curious. Michael Chiklish, the Shield. Is that why you were like, I'm gonna be a cop and I'm gonna order people around? I mean, Icy Mike, is that what you were about back in the day? I don't know. You're doing some street beef stuff. I don't know, man. But Mike says he would like to have me on, so thank you for that. I will do that if I figure it out. I got on my cell phone, Icy Mike. It's still, even when I'm signed up and I'm on your page, it still wouldn't give me the live. So maybe it was because it was the end of it. So yes, I was stupid and first on my laptop, because that's a computer to me. I got one that takes up the whole room, but I just don't know. So, and then I'm kind of like, has Mike watched some of my stuff enough to know he shouldn't fight me? Yes, he said that. He would not want to fight me. And I don't think it's just size. Has he watched enough, though, to people judge me based on my looks? Guys, don't judge my movement, Sensei Seth, based on a 43-year-old with lupus that's been diagnosed for 10 years, which is when you approximately should die, that's locked in COVID and just tore my hamstring. Yet again, many, many, many times have I done that, which, prednisone goes into the water retention in the belly and goes into muscle tears, if you were unaware. But don't judge me now. You should see me when I was younger. I didn't really take footage with guys until my late 30s. And guys, I made a video sparring the top 30 UFC MMA fighters. It was 11 guys that were UFC vets at the time. I think it's 12 now. A guy who's won 2 UFC fights by finishes since then. The taller Korean top team guy. I was still sparring pretty competitively at 40 and a half. Now, since then, I have degraded and gone downhill. Father Time is undefeated. And some of the youngins just don't understand that, or understand what it's like to have a very serious, deadly illness, disability. But by the way Seth was talking, it's like he's probably watched some of my later videos. Have you gone and watched me sparring top 30 UFC MMA fighters? Have you watched the full video sparring Yushin Okami, sparring Akiyama? They got a lot of views in Korea. Have you, when they were peaking for UFC fights, have you seen my videos versus top Japanese fighters? Have you seen my videos sparring AKA versus AKA Thailand, sparring versus Northwest versus Portland? Have you seen my 10 narrated grappling videos? Now, I didn't narrate them back then because I didn't want to necessarily call it the fighters too much, get too much attention when, they were still competitive fighters. But don't judge me now based on even back then. And even back then, I was late 30s, 40. A lot of my footage I had. I didn't take the footage at MFS when I was sparring guys and Tank Abbott and Team Punishment and at Black House sparring Deoda Machida and Roger Gracie. I didn't take footage then. But even if my style's a little awkward, you should People are like, why aren't they fighting back? Well, it's because of my distance, timing, and things that low-level guys sincerely don't understand. It seems like I'm always going first. Yes, because I don't want to fight 50-50. I want to fight 80-20, 90-10. Isn't that smarter? But yet everyone else stares in the mirror. So, and wonders whose turn is it to go next? Mike, I haven't heard back from you. Let me know when you want me to call in. Hopefully I can get that figured out beforehand, so it's not a cluster F. And, Seth, I was really trying to help you out by throwing your name out there. I got nothing against you other than your choice in letting your girlfriend pick TV shows like a complete beta. I grew up in the 80s. Things were different. Like our grandfathers before me had 20% more testosterone. Perhaps I'm, I don't know, what do you call it now? You shade us in a bad way. Toxic. Things are a little different in my time. And that's a whole topic we could get into as well. Have I really sparred all those guys? Yes, probably 600 to 700 on the low level, I estimate. I mean, there's so many guys that fought in UFC, Pride, what was the other one after Pride in Japan, the big one? Pancrase Shudo, one in major organizations, Bellator, probably 600 to 700. That's on the minimum. That's on the minimum. I mean, I was sparring top guys for 20 years and even up to like 22 years. And I still grappled some really named jiu-jitsu black belts that have their own schools and fought in the UFC before, just up to a few months ago. So anyway, guys, what do you think about me and Icy Mike? He likes to make fun of me a bit. He's looked into me a bit enough to know, but has he looked into me enough? Has Sensei Seth judging me because I'm older with a belly? I'm really like 50% muscle. When I high kick people, they're really surprised. Oh, you look like a wrestler. Well, yeah, I am, but they're really surprised when a guy like me kicks you in the head. Tank Abbott stopped sparring when I did the double jumping back side kick to his stomach. Cain Velasquez, the one time I sparred, after I sparred Herschel Walker, and Herschel was sparring Cain. Cain 1 week out from his rematch against Bigfoot Silva. Cain, who didn't talk to me in the locker room and kind of eyed me, he goes, oh, his shin guard gets twisted. And Herschel's like, get in there with them. I'm like, whoa, that's up to Cain. He doesn't know me and he's fighting in a week. And then stupid me, I sliding sidekick Cain in the stomach, honest to God. And then literally a scary moment in my life because I thought he was going to beat my ass then, thinking it was a fancy move. Like Vanderlei thinks if you hit him with something that is fancy and he toes off on you. Anyway, guys, Icy Mike, let me know what's up when you want me to go on. Let's have a Dan the Wolfman versus Icy Mike and possibly Sensei Seth showdown. Please thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, yo.